Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there is no problem with my audio or the video, please let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there is no problem with my audio or the video, please do let me know. Then we'll get started with our today's class itself. So, how are you guys? Is everyone fine? No issues. Okay, great, amazing. So we'll be starting off with our today's class very soon. Okay. In the meanwhile, guys, what we are going to discuss today is the functions in JavaScript. That is the aim of this particular video. I mean, this particular live session. It's not going to be very big. Okay, it's going to be small today's session because there isn't a lot that we need to discuss in functions. I will try my best to complete it okay properly. I think so it would be very easy for you to understand if you have understood the previous things as well. It would be very easy for you to understand how functions work and why do we require functions and how to make your own custom functions. So previously as well, you have used some of the functions, for example, your prompt, your alerts. All these are different kinds of functions that you have previously used that already exists in JavaScript. Okay, it has been pre-made for you and you just have to use those functions. Now what we are going to look into is how to create your very own function. So in today's session, we are going to create our very own function itself. So guys, should we start off with our today's class? Do let me know. Are you guys ready to start off with our today's class? Also, secondly, how many of you haven't registered yourself for the upcoming HTML, CSS and JavaScript Netflix clone bootcamp? Which one to choose between Java and Python? So guys, there is one bitter truth about the IT industry. So there are two types of people who exist in the IT industry, in CS itself. One who wants to get a good job. If you want to get into a company like Microsoft, Google, or something else as well, that is a reputed company offering you more than 10 lakhs per annum and up till 50 lakhs per annum as a fresher. And then there's a second kind of person who is just here for his or her interest. Like, I just want to learn to make websites. I just want to learn data science, but I'm not going to join any company. I don't want placements. I don't want to go into a job itself. I just want to gain knowledge. So if you are first person, if you want to get into a good company, you have to learn two things. When it comes to languages itself, I'm just talking about languages, you have to learn a lot many number of things. But when it comes to just languages, you have to choose between Java and C++ for doing data structures, algorithms and competitive programming, and then you have to choose between Python or JavaScript if you want to go into development. So you have to choose between Python and JavaScript, one of them. So for example, I chose to do both of them, and then you have to choose between C++ and Java. So I chose C++ for my ends itself. So you will have, at the end, you will have to learn two languages, that is C++ and Python, or C++ and Java, or sorry, C++ and what is the name, JavaScript, or you can learn Java and Python and Java and JavaScript as well. Okay. Okay, so let's get started as soon as possible, guys. So today we are going to do functions. So again, where we are going to go, let me open up the live chat on my phone, guys, just a second. Okay, so I'm able to see the live chat as well. I don't think so. So I didn't had my phone charged, so like it's connected to the charging point as well. No issues in that. So we have to start off with functions. So we'll go back to where we were writing our code. Right click, then go to the inspect element. In the inspect element, we need to go to sources. Okay, inside sources, we need to select snippets. Inside snippets, we just need to create a new snippet. So I've created the next.js. I will remove the next.js. Just index.js. I've already created the snippet. I'm releasing the code, clearing it out. So this is the file that we have created called as next.js. We are going to create our very first function right over here. Okay, so why do we require a function? Now when you are taking up an input from the user, you were using prompt. If you guys remember, we have previously seen that when we were creating the like prompt itself, you were taking an input from the user, so it looked very similar to alert. Okay, it had various different things as well. There was a text bracket, there was some text as well, you were taking an input, it was being saved somewhere, and all these different kinds of processes. Now, of course, there is some piece of JavaScript code, there's some lines of code, like 100 or 150 lines of code, that together make that prompt. Okay, that together make that prompt. So for example, let's see, we are creating a var name is equals to prompt, and then what is the prompt? Hi, what's your name, question mark. And then in the next line of code, I am creating an alert. Okay, so alert alert. Okay, I'm creating an alert of hi, then space name space how are you. Okay, so I have written 2 lines of code. This is basically a welcome message. Now every time a new user is coming to your website, you need to show this. You need to take his name as an input, and you need to show a welcome message to him. So every single time a user is coming, you have to run these 2 lines of code. So what are your options? You will copy paste these 2 lines of code again and again and again and again every time you want to execute these lines of code. But that is just taking up your time, and it's, for example, I made a small error. Okay, instead of taking up the semicolon, I just took this much and I made this error, and whenever I'm copy pasting it, I'm missing out a semicolon and I didn't realize it. That is a huge blunder. Okay, and it will take time to fix it up. Every time we are pasting 2 lines of code, it's also making your code appear to be very large, even though that's the same 2 lines of code itself. You don't want that. You want your code to look as appealing as possible. So what we can do is we can enclose these 2 lines of code into a function. Think about functions as variables for code. Just like in variables you were saving values, similarly in functions you will be able to save code itself. And then every single time whenever you want to use that code, you can directly use that function. Okay, think about functions as variables. Variables are representations of values that they contain. Functions are representation of the code that they contain. So I can create a particular function right over here. So whenever you're creating a function, it's very similar to how you create a variable. Okay, you just have to write function, then you will have to name that function. So let's have it as welcome. Okay, so you are having your welcome right over here, then you are having your parenthesis, then inside curly brackets you will be putting all your code that you want this function to contain. Okay, all the code that you want this function to contain, you will put it up inside the curly brackets itself, and then you will save this particular file. That's it. That's how you create a function, guys. As simple as that. Now when I'm running this particular line of code, you are able to see nothing is happening. I'm not getting any prompt, and it's not asking for any of my name. Nothing is happening. Why is this the case? Because whenever you created a variable, nothing happened. You just assigned some value to a variable itself. You have to use that variable for something to happen. Similarly, every single time you have created, so this is called as defining or like declaration of a function itself. This is how you declare a function. Okay, how you create a function. Okay, sorry, I'm very sorry. So this is how you create a particular function. Now you need to use it. Okay, now you need to use it. So you use a particular function, you just have to write welcome, then your empty parenthesis, and then semicolon at the end. Okay, semicolon at the end. So when you run this particular line of code, you're able to see now it's working. Hi, what's your name? So I'm writing Shaurya Sinha, pressing enter. So I'm getting a message right now. Hi Shaurya Sinha, how are you? As simple as that. Are you able to understand this, guys? This is how you create as well as how you use a particular function. Are you able to understand up till here? Let me look at the... Okay, so there are many people. Dev Ultra, so prompt ka exact use kya hai? And Vinayak Roy, can you explain prompt more clearer? Okay, so Clearer, I don't think so it's a word. Clearly, I think so it's a word. I don't know. I'm not that good in English as well. No issues in that. We will understand prompt once again, because I will have to take up one more step in this. Okay. So as you're able to see, you can use a particular function from right over here. This is a type 1 function. Okay. That is how you create a function, how you create a very basic function. Now, what if I wanted to include your age as well in this particular function? Okay, so I already have my age. There was a code right over here, prompt prompt. Okay, and I want to take in your age. Hi, what's your age? Okay, question mark. And I'm saving this particular age inside variable age is equals to prompt. Hi, what's your age? So I already have your age right now with me. I don't want to use it again. Okay, I don't want to create another prompt inside the function and take your age again. How can I use this age from right over here and add hi, name, how are you, and then your age is space plus age. How can I do this? When I'm running this particular line of code, you will be able to see that we are getting an error. Okay, so hi, what's your age? 18. Hi, what's your name? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it worked. Okay, so the issue is with, okay, I've declared a global function right over here, so that's the issue. So I'm able to use it back again inside. I don't want to do that. Okay, let me just add one thing. Okay, so let me have, this won't work like this. Okay, so what can I do to make you guys understand this? Okay, so let us look at prompt itself. I think so that would be much more easy for you to understand. So when I'm using prompt right over here, okay, prompt prompt, okay, so what, this is also a function, guys. Prompt is also a function, and here I am putting the input about what I want to show, that is hi, what's your age. Okay, so I'm having a prompt function, hi, what's your age, and as you are able to see, that is something. Okay, this is something, this is a particular, if I'm removing this also looks the exact same as welcome, because they both are functions. But this prompt not only looks like a function but also has something more to it. Okay, it has something more to it, has a parameter that we are having. This is called as a parameter. Think about it as a particular, so think about it as a function, as you yourself on your birthday. Okay, you are on your birthday and I am giving you a gift. Okay, I'm giving you a gift that you can use inside your house. Okay, where the function itself is like your birthday. Okay, I can give you something, I can give you a gift that you can use. Think about parameters at that. I can give you 5 to 10 gifts that you can use. That's totally up to you how you want to use it. So for example, right over here in welcome, I want to feed in as a parameter the age of that particular person. Right now 18. I want to feed in the age of, or let me put in my age 25. So I want to put in my age as an input right now. Okay, and I want you to use it. Okay, I want you to use it. So how will you be able to use it, guys? So for example, you can take in the parameter as age, and that's it. That's it, guys. This is how you take in age as a parameter. You can take in gifts. Okay, you can take in gifts and then use it inside. So I can do, okay, so let's calculate the age in dog years. So var dog underscore age is equals to, let's say, divided by 15. So age divided by 15 right over here, and that would be in dog age, and I will be putting my age, your age in dog years is dog age plus space years. So when I'm running this particular line of code, you will be able to see that first of all it's asking for my name, so Shaurya, and then it's showing me, hi Shaurya, your age in dog years is 1.4 years, as you are able to see clearly. So that is what I'm trying to make you guys understand, that you can pass in as many number of arguments as possible. Okay, as many number of parameters. So for example, I want to pass address address as well. I can use the address right over here, plus let me directly put address. Okay, and I can directly feed in my address from right over here. Let me have some bullshit and then save it and then run it. What's your name? Something. So I'm having the entire address as well. Okay, right over here. So full form of dog. Okay, dog is like the normal dog itself, like a puppy, a dog, an animal. Okay, so that's the thing. Are you guys able to understand how to pass in inputs, how to pass in parameters to a particular function, and how to use it inside? Are you able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Are you able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Guys, please be very frank with me. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. You guys are very smart. I thought that I would have to explain it again. If you guys do this to me, then I will have to, like, the session won't even last for 25 minutes. It will get over before that itself. Because today I had planned to do functions, because usually students have a lot many number of issues to understand functions itself. I planned just to do functions today. Okay, I got the best person in live chat. Sir, where is the attendance link? I don't know. It hasn't been conveyed to me yet. I'm just waiting for my team to update me on where is the attendance thing, because they are the ones who are putting it there. So yeah. Okay, great. Amazing, guys. So let's continue with the same. So you have learned to create a basic function. You have learned to pass in parameters to a particular function. So you invited me to your birthday. I gave you a gift. Now I am also expecting to get a return gift as well. So the same goes with the functions. You gave it a particular gift, that is the parameters. The parameters were used into something. Now it's time to collect on my debt. So I need some output from the function as well. So that is where, so for example, in prompt as well, you gave in a particular parameter, it did something, it had the entire thing, it took an input from you, and then it gave out that input to you. You remember, it gave out that input to you that you had to save in a particular variable, the name itself that you entered. So that is called as an output from a return from a particular function. So to create a return, for example, I use this dog age. I created this variable called as dog age right over here. If I try to print it out outside, okay, so alert alert dog age, okay, and then I'm running this particular line of code. You will be able to see that, okay, I'm not getting the like alert. If you are able to see, I'm not getting the alert, and I'm getting an error called as dog age is not defined. But I defined the dog age inside the function itself. I created the variable dog age. The dog age has value, as you are able to see, 1.4 or something like that. Why is it saying to me that the dog age is not defined? Not defined means I have not even created dog age. Okay. So what is the problem that I'm having right over here? The problem is that this is a local variable. If you remember, when I created age outside, I was able to use it inside as well. Similarly, when I am creating a particular variable inside this particular brackets, inside the function, I cannot use that variable outside. I cannot use dog age, I cannot use name outside the function, because their scope is defined within that function itself. It does not exist outside that function. So to use that, I need to return. I need that function to give me the dog age. I need it to give me the dog age, and it's very simple, guys. I just need to add one more statement right over here. Return dog age. That's it. I just need to write one more statement called as return dog age at the end of the function, and then when I'm running this particular, I'm calling this function. So this is called as calling a particular function. I just need to create var dog age. Okay, I'm creating a new function called a variable called as dog age is equals to welcome blah blah blah. Now this dog age will store whatever is the returned value. Let's keep it as dog age. So I don't want you guys to be like, what is this? Both the variables are having the same name, because the scope of this variable is different, guys. Please remember. So var dog is equals to welcome. So whatever it is written, whatever value, whatever dog days is returned from here, okay, we can use it right over here. So when I'm running this particular line of code, you will be able to see. Let me put up my name. I'm having everything else. You are able to get the dog years as well. This is how the return statement works. I will repeat myself again, guys. Okay. So the dog age variable that you created inside the function, whatever variable that you create inside the function itself exists only within these two brackets. Only in this particular place you can use it. outside this, if you're trying to use the variables created inside this space, it does not exist. It will give you an error that this does not exist itself. I don't know what you have written. I am not able to see that function itself. So I don't know what you have written right over here. So if I need this value, if I need dog age to be used anywhere else, then I will have my function to return it as a return gift to me. Okay, I will ask that particular function to give it to me as a return gift, that is return dog age. So whenever all these lines of code have been progressed, the dog age will be returned to you, and that returned value can then be stored in a particular variable which we can use it later on as well. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Yes, return in more than one times is also possible in the same function. Okay, I don't know in JavaScript it's possible or not, but in Python it's possible. For JavaScript, I haven't used JavaScript for a very long period of time. I usually use TypeScript for doing so, and in TypeScript it's allowed. Okay, so people have understood. Now, for the attendance link, guys, the attendance link, today you will have to create your own Discord. If you don't have Discord, if you have never used Discord, if you don't have the app, you will have to install it. The link to the Discord channel is down in the description of the video itself. You'll have to go to the Discord channel. In that Discord channel, there is an announcements channel itself. The link to the attendance link is in the announcements channel of that particular Discord. Okay, so please join the Discord channel. All our important announcements, events, okay, for example, hackathons, essay writing competitions, internship opportunities, everything else will be posted right over there, including our entire community. We are slowly and steadily shifting our community from Telegram to Discord so that we are able to manage all the events. The attendance link is in the announcements channel of the Discord channel. Okay, announcement section of the Discord channel. If you don't have a discount account or you don't have the Discord app, okay, download the same from Google Play Store. The link is down in the description of the video itself. You can create an account. It will take 2 minutes. You can join the channel from there as well. Okay. Can you show one time to take second brackets and variable? I'm not able to understand, Bhaver, what you are trying to say. Can you tell how do I print? Okay, I've already told you guys, console.log is the particular command that you use to print. Like if you want to put it up in the console, you use console.log in JavaScript. Are you guys able to understand? So the attendance link is in the Discord channel. Inside the Discord channel, there is an announcement section of the DevTown. There you will be able to find the attendance link for today's. If you don't have Discord, you can download the Discord app. You can create your account and then you can go into the channel as well. Okay. The Discord link is down in the description of the video, guys. It's only there in the description of this particular video. Okay, the Discord link is down in the description of this particular video itself, guys. So please remember that. Okay, so I've covered everything that I wanted you guys to know about functions. If you have any doubts related to functions, please let me know. There's no way to get the link without Discord, guys. That too I'm trying to say to you. Okay. Okay, so instead of the Discord, I have given directly the form link itself. Okay, no issues in that, guys. You can directly fill up the Google form like that I've been given in the description of the video. I think so. My team hasn't provided me the full like details about the same. So down in the description of the video, you will be able to find the Google form for today's link. Okay. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. Like I also saw it right now itself. No issues in that. You can directly use the link itself from the description. Okay, no issues. So we'll end the session right over here, guys. Thank you so much for being so patient. Okay, how do I search wrong spelling in string? Like I have a string iPhone 11 Pro, but the user iPhone spelling is wrong. Then how do I show it? There's a string matching algorithm that are like you can study about it if you are going into strings. When you are going into DSSCP, you will be learning about the same as well. That's an algorithm that exists. But right now, the latest algorithms that you are using in your mobile phones are not that. It includes that as well as AI and machine learning to predict what you were writing. Okay, so they uses a combination of both to get you that okay, this is a spelling mistake and this is what you were supposed to write. Okay. Okay, thank you so much, guys. We'll meet tomorrow again. Tomorrow we are going to start off with Node.js, so please be on time. We will be starting immediately, and it will be great. Awesome. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Also, for those who haven't like registered for the upcoming bootcamp, please do register for the same from our website deftown.in. Okay, it's going to be a Netflix clone using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good day ahead. Thank you.